Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. So I get asked all the time what wing I prefer, the APR, this is a GTC 300 model, or the Battle Aero, and this is the Battle Aero 3 I believe it's called. Now I want to make a short little video for you guys today comparing the two wings. I haven't written anything down, I don't have any key points I want to cover, but there are a few things I want to go over in this video. One being weight. I want to compare the carbon fiber, get out of here you stupid fly, carbon fiber wing versus this is a FRP wing, so it's a fiberglass, and then comparing the build quality of them, how sturdy each wing is, and then pricing and what I think would be best for you guys for your builds. And then you can go over, and I hope this video helps you guys decide what wing you want to go with for your car, for your build, and what wing would suit you best. So the first thing I want to go over is how sturdy each wing is. Let's start with the APR wing. So I don't have a really good way of showing you how sturdy this wing is. The APR wing is mounted with 6 bolts on the bottom on this model here. This actually is a custom built GTC 300 spec wing for the 86 chassis, and this wing is super sturdy. You can push this thing around, you can bend it, you can flex it, and the only thing that's moving right now is the trunk itself. I don't know if you can see this. This wing does not really move at all without this flimsy, super light trunk being flexible as well. So this is a very sturdy wing. The wing itself is carbon fiber, the mounts on here are carbon fiber, the uprights here are aluminum, and they're all super nice hardware. So this wing is 100% sturdy. Like, you cannot move this thing without the trunk moving too. Now we're gonna move over to the Battle Aero wing. So these mounts down here, they're a lot thinner. They don't cover nearly as much surface area, and you can see it when I move this thing side to side. There's a lot more flex in it. When I go up and down, it starts pulling off the trunk here a little bit. Not a big deal. Not really worried about it. Either way, both of them are plenty sturdy. I'm just showing you the flex on each one. So I'd have to say overall, the APR is definitely a lot more sturdily mounted on the car. Both of them are certainly gonna work perfect. Now the second thing, and probably the most important thing for me, is the build quality of the wings. I'm gonna say they're both built very well, but in my opinion, the APR is gonna be built a little bit better usually over the Battle Aero. Let me show you guys why. So if you look to where this plate mounts onto the wing right here, where the rivets are, you can see some of the rivets are lifting up. You can see that there's a gap in between the wing blade and the mount. If we come over to the end plate, you can see that some of the paint is kind of lifting here, or powder coat, whatever it is, lifting where the bolt is. The other ones are fine. If you look down on some of these welds here, there's some pitting, there's some holes in the welds. Overall, just not the most quality built wing. Once again, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea, since I have both of them here in person. This side's a lot worse. If you can see that gap in there. Yeah, there we go. You can see that gap coming through pretty good. And then also one more major thing I want to show you guys. I've had this wing for probably 6 or 7 months now, and when you open the trunk, there's actually, I don't know if you guys can hear that, there's actually a loose rivet somewhere inside the wing, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, what it's caused from. All the rivets in here are still in. As you can see, both sides still have all 8 rivets, but there's actually something loose inside the wing, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Just something to note, not a super big deal. Now if you come over to the APR wing, you can see everything's made out of carbon fiber, so there's no welds, of course. All very, very nicely done. Looks amazing. There's no gaps in here like there is on the Battle Aero. That's all very nicely mounted. None of the rivets are pulling out. Granted, this wing is a lot newer. So overall, build quality, I'm definitely gonna have to go with the APR for sure. Another thing that's always been super important to me is customer service. So I don't know if you guys remember when I had the APR wing on my 06 STI, and I was out and about one day, someone actually ripped the end plate off and it destroyed the whole wing. Like the whole insert of the wing where the end plate bolts on ripped out. And I sent over an email to APR Performance. They got back to me right away. I mailed out the wing, they fixed it for free, 100% free of charge. They sent it back and it was in perfect shape. Like, it looked like it never once happened. So I must say APR's customer service is very, very excellent. I've never contacted Battle Aero for anything, so I can't speak on their customer service, but I'm sure it'd be good as well. Just know, if you ever purchase an APR wing and you have any issues with it, they're gonna get back to you right away. Their customer service is the best, the 100% best customer service I've ever experienced in my life. One more thing before we jump into the weights and I pull these wings off and weigh them, I want to talk about the price. So an APR GTC 300 wing, depending on the model, goes anywhere from like $1,700 to $2,000 brand new. and the Battle Aero is about $600. So as you can see, there's a pretty big difference in price, but obviously there's reasons for it. The build quality, carbon fiber versus fiberglass. Battle Aero also does make a carbon fiber version of this wing. So I know the wing itself is carbon fiber. The end plates will still be steel powder coated, and that bumps it up to $800. So it's an extra $200 to go with the carbon fiber wing. And that's comparing to a $1,600 to $1,800 wing. So of course you're gonna get a better build quality of the APRs. I wish I had a wind tunnel to test these wings in, but unfortunately I don't. I do know that APR does do all their testing with the wind tunnels and aerodynamics and all that good stuff, and I'm not so sure Battle Aero does. Honestly, for me, I don't really care. You guys know I don't track my cars. I'm not on the track all day, every day. So I don't really care about the aerodynamics of them. I'm sure it's cool. And for you racers out there, for you guys that take your cars on the track, just know APR definitely does do all that testing. I can't speak on Battle Aero because I have not seen anything on the website about any testing they do. Once again, like I said, for me and the average enthusiast like myself, you guys don't really care about the aerodynamics of the wings. Let's pull these wings off and compare the weight of the blades themselves. So the first blade we're gonna weigh is the APR. I have a feeling this is gonna be about 2 to 3 pounds lighter. So this APR wing is weighing in right at 10 pounds and 2 ounces. Now let's swap it out for the Battle Aero. Now this Battle Aero is not staying up by itself. As you can see, it's falling over. So I'm trying to get the most accurate weight just by holding like that. And it is weighing in at 13 pounds, 2 ounces. So to sum it up, both wings are very, very nice wings. Obviously one is more high quality for a more expensive price. One is a little lower quality for a lot lower price. So it's all up to you guys whether you want a cheaper wing for like a good daily driver, or a super high quality wing for a very nice show build type of car or a track car. I personally prefer the APR wing over the Battle Aero wing any day of the week, just because number one, it's a lot more flowy looking. It's got a lot more design to it. The Battle Aero is kind of just like a flat park bench type of wing, you could call it. And I could surely vouch for the customer service of APR. It is top notch. I want to see some comments down below. If you guys were to buy a wing, what would it be? A Battle Aero wing or an APR wing? So go down in the comments below, let me know. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really hope that helped you guys out when you're deciding what wing you want to buy. If you have any more questions about the two, drop them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time.